Gentlemen, grab your favorite drink, kick back, and relax, because it's time for social media entertainment, proudly broadcast from 67 3rd Avenue in Timmins, Ontario. Put your hands together for Mark Kinsman and Jamie Klopp as we proudly welcome you to the KINZ and KLOMP Show. Marcus Niebler has thrown his hat into the municipal election, and he's bringing prizes. Disclaimer: prizes are not to bribe your vote, as they are from his store, Escape from Reality.
And get ready for a massive twister battle.
Well, what a way to start a day, Kinsman. I already have a beef with you at the beginning of the week.
What? What is that?
You know, Watkins, you're already with the foolery. Okay, so we got the signage for the sign above the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're putting it on today. You took all the time in the world for the KINZ letters. Took your time. You had the ruler, the level, everything
I was
out
doing
perfectly.
the plumb bob. It's on there perfectly.
Checked it 40 times. Come the KLOMP leathers, you're blasting them everywhere. And now the K and the L crooked.
Had a bit of an issue,
crooked,
so
of
that's why if you drive by 67th 3rd, wondering, hey, the sign is in progress. Well, it is in progress. Yeah. We're waiting for another K and an L. So that's what's happening at 67th 3rd. It could be maybe we just took a discount. There was a great deal on letters.
Yeah, is that
why? We just had to.
You're just so worried.
We had to take two of them out of there.
So right now it says KINZ
and OMP.
OMP.
Yeah, the end.
You're just sticking KLOMP wherever you wanted. You were just free flowing with this stuff.
Oh, people know what's going on.
Do
but
they?
Yes, our sign is in progress, and again, it will be ready to go.
Let's see. Stephanie says, good evening. I missed the ad about Rock and Bowl. What's about that? Well, you know, the bowling alley has epic upgrades, and
yes,
Rock and Bowl is amazing now.
Contact Nat Berry at Midtown Bowl.
Yes.
They're open all the time, Monday through Sunday. Nat's probably there now, Steph. Yeah. So give Nat a call.
That's right. Good evening, guys. Mason says hi. That's from Janice.
Hi, Mason.
Awesome picture with the t-shirt.
Thanks for the selfie, Mason. We love it. He looks good in our new Reds.
Yeah, Mason always looks good.
And speaking of our Reds, with Scozier is our new merch partner for KINZ and KLOMP. This hoodie, which, if you've noticed, I'm not wearing the jacket tonight. Supporting this because we have our hoodie order that's going out tomorrow. Yeah. So if anybody wants to get a hoodie, a KINZ and KLOMP live hoodie, let us know. Well, and we're going to put the order out.
I know what happened with the jacket because, you know, I was out of town this weekend for an appointment, and you were gallivanting all across Timmins with that jacket on, and the people just told you that's enough.
Time to go to the
dry
cleaners.
They ripped it off your back.
So that's what's happening. Yes.
Yeah,
here's the dry cleaning joke. It was standing in the closet without the hanger.
Like your socks. Its jackets match the socks.
The jacket will come back nicely pressed, steam cleaned.
Marcus is in the background typing. Show did I agree to tonight? There goes the votes with the socks. Anyways, pal. Well, you know what? We can't wait for Marcus to come on, but you know, we love to chat about what's shaking.
We love to chat what's shaking in the community. We wanted to pass along a note that the Red Cross, great supporters of our show, the Bowl Full of Cereal Drive for Schools is going to happen on October the 6th, and it's going to be at independent grocers. So if you're out shopping between now and then, put an extra cereal box in your cart and then put it aside. And then on the 6th, we're going to be bringing all those boxes for the Red Cross, and then they distribute them to all the schools in our district.
Yeah, and much needed. We
love them. And it makes sure that someone who comes to school, if times are tight. Breakfast just isn't there for some houses. There is ample supply at the schools.
A couple more comments before you go on. Louise, hello. Thank you for checking in.
Hello, everyone.
Barb, yes.
Barb Burkett.
And Janice says, congrats on the surprise baby gender. Yes, we're in Timmins. They told us it was a girl. We had an appointment in Toronto, and they go, no, that's not right. It's a boy.
It's a boy.
They go,
surprise.
You know what the guy told us there? He goes, let's count the legs. 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 legs. He goes, that means it's a boy.
So all the pink. Now someone was asking, did you have an ample supply of?
We had not ample
little girls bags.
Let's just say there will be some pink in our house. There will be some pink.
Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with pink.
There's nothing wrong
with pink.
But I will tell you, first off, someone dropped off a pair of like Maple Leafs little footies, do you call them, to wear at the hospital? Footies. That's not happening with my kid, okay? That went right in the garbage. I don't care how much they wear. He's not leaving the hospital with Maple Leaf footies and starting his life off as a...
Even worse, the baby's going to leave with Sens footy and hoodies.
Oh. Do not give him that. I was upset there.
No, you're making fun of the Leafs, but you're a Sens fan. But then again, they did pick up Claude Giroux from her.
That's
so
right.
I'm thinking your team's going to be one of the ones to watch.
And listen, I'm a Bills fan. The Bills actually play in about 10 minutes. It's no yapping my ear off at the end of the show.
And the show's done in 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Goodbye.
Where did Klopp go?
Sponsors.
It's KINZ and Marcus.
All right.
As he'll watch the Bills. They're off to a good start, 1-0.
You're right, pal. All right, Timmins Ringette. We love them over there.
We do. Registration's on right now. Thumbs up, Dave Laneville and the staff of the Timmins Ringette Association. They're looking for players, team staff, coaches. They're looking for refs. And if you want to apply online, www.timminsringette.com.
Yep. All right. Touch a Truck.
Yeah, Touch a Truck was amazing. It was an amazing turnout. So thumbs up to the Timmins Public Library, the early on team here in the city. And despite the rain, there was over, I think the number was actually higher than this. They said about 375 plus families showed up in the rain to touch the trucks, including my 2 little guys. I think that the highlight of the Touch a Truck was the garbage truck for that.
Yeah, it is an amazing event. So it's good to see that
they got to use the arm in the garbage truck. Pretty really cool. Stand-in booms of hydro trucks. It was a good day, and of course, inside they had the book bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we love it.
Mel,
the book bike.
free goodies.
Did you get to ride
kid, I didn't get to ride it. Mel guards that bike. You know, you don't see her until you're there. I'm gonna ring the bell on the bike and just like a hawk.
The city put her through like about 15 hours of safety courses, so she signed off, and we're not. Though, you know, maybe we could board it in the winter.
We can board it in the winter.
Out of commission.
Need snow tires on the book bike, but a lot of freebies. My kids walked out. They were able to walk into the book bike and pick a book from it. My little guys picked out some new reads, and it wasn't the best parts of Tools or the car parts from 1990 either.
Well, now you said new reads. You're trying to get some cool lingo now because you're always with the old cliches, right?
Yeah,
new
reads,
young and hip with the
no, but I thought it was a good idea. And of course, my kids, after they opened up their book bags that they picked up from the weekend, they said, "Papa, let's read some books." And again, that's the whole initiative behind the 1,000 books to read before kindergarten.
Amazing.
Yeah, good campaign.
Terry Fox run?
First Terry Fox run in 3 years because of COVID was yesterday. So kudos to everybody who showed up to Gillies Lake, including our very own, one of our big viewers of the show, Lori Ball.
Yeah, Lori's amazing. There. Yeah, that's right.
So thumbs up. She sent, if you watched the blast today, the midday blast, she sent a picture of her and a couple of her cronies that helped walk her lap and a couple laps of Gillies Lake. Yeah. And again, I think she said she raised just over the $200 mark.
They're out there brave in the rain. You know, Terry Fox. That's a real Canadian hero right there.
Great Canadian hero. And again, the monument, the Marathon of Hope ended in your hometown city.
You got it.
Thunder Bay. Also wanted to pass along, if your little ones are looking for Halloween, if you've already got their Halloween costumes picked out, there's the farmers market, the Haunted Halloween Farmers Market, October 1st. And again, Rock We Sell, encouraging kids to dress up. And there's going to be trick-or-treating through the vendors that Saturday.
So you tell me,
9 to noon.
I can wear my Tinky Winky costume again.
You might get beat up with Tinky Winky. But someone said Teletubbies are making a comeback.
They are. There's a new Teletubbies TV show coming out next year.
Is it because of your show?
And
when you came out on the show?
It could be. You used the word coming out with Tinky Winky. That's subliminal or what?
Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky's my boy. All right, there, Kinsman. Time to bring on Marcus Niebler. You know,
yes, Marcus Niebler.
Listen, now, you know him from Escape from Reality.
Yes, he's a well-known face in SoPo.
You've never been in an escape room yet. Shame on you.
I haven't yet. No. And
on
again, Marcus is taking off the hat from Escape from Reality and putting on the running for the municipal election.
That's right.
Hat.
So we're here to chat about
that. He's got some big plans for SoPo. So we always hear the joke. Nothing ever happens in SoPo. We're going to see what Marcus has up his sleeve.
I never say that joke ever.
You do.
Only you say that joke.
Do I say that?
I live in SoPo. And listen, Marcus may not know this, but guess what, pal? I like to challenge our guests. I don't like them to leave just, with a little
no empty-handed.
I like to challenge. And tonight I have a challenge for him. I gave him a Twister. How do you like that?
They're playing Twister now with a SoPo twist. So it's going to be South End Twister tonight. So if you're a fan of the South Porcupine area, you're going to be a shoo-in for the answers. You can scream them into the comment section, and we'll find out who is smarter. And it's funny, we drew straws.
Mm-hmm.
You drew the straw to play SoPo Twister because I figure it's your neck of the woods.
Oh, you're so kind. Okay, right? You want to bring Marcus on?
Let's bring Marcus on, and we're going to see what's up for SoPo when he runs for the upcoming election.
You think I'm an angel, honey, but I ain't that innocent.
Check out this, Kinsman.
We got pins.
Well, I thought Marcus only brought me.
No, he handed it off to me first.
Yeah, he handed it. Well, we're already off to him. If you want to get in the good books on this show, Marcus, you bring me a pin and you leave Kinsman standing out. You seen the sign coming in. Can you believe he did that to me?
Okay, I walked up and I was like, oh my gosh. It's KINZ and KLOMP.
Right?
And then my brain went, is it AMP? Is it AMP? Let's amp this up. Where are they going with this?
We had an issue, with the K and the L.
They had an issue, all right. Yeah.
Anybody driving by, they saw like those. They stick on, but when they're stuck on just off center, they don't come off.
Right. And you notice how perfectly nice his name looks, right? Just pristine.
I think what you need to do is it's like this is an icon now, right? You guys have created this icon, and every week you should just put up different letters up there and come up with KINZ and KLOMP,
right,
KINZ and KLOMP. We just changed the letters.
If you would have seen us up there today, I don't know if you
guys on the ladders. You guys do that yourselves?
We're on ladders.
Yeah, we're on ladders.
We're like big boys, Marcus.
Yeah, big boys trying to save a buck, right?
Yeah.
We are the worst do-it-yourselfers, but again, when you're trying to save a dollar, especially if you own a small business like we do, you try to penny pinch here and when you can.
That's right. All right. So let's check politics, and in particular the municipal election.
Yes.
Marcus is running for Ward 2. Okay, so walk us through this, because I got a little confused. I thought there was one ward, and I call it all South End, and people may get a little offended, but I'm talking about South Porcupine all the way to Porcupine out where I live. But the Ward 2's just for South Porcupine.
Ward 2 is the South Porcupine area. So the boundaries, you can find them on the Timmins website, and they're very specific what they are. Timmins is actually broken up into 5 wards.
Okay.
So Ward 1, which is where Government Road is at the far end, where the Home Depot is. Rock's already been acclaimed, and Timmins has already got a victory right there because he's phenomenal. You already mentioned him already with the farmers market.
Rock,
that's a win.
He's a rock star. Love it.
And then as you move across the city, you go from 1 to 5. I don't know why. But now you have lots of choices in Ward 5 for the downtown core. And as you move over to 3, which is Schumacher, and then you move to Ward 2, which is Sopo, and then Ward 4 is Porcupine.
Okay.
So
not confusing at all.
Not confusing at all, because as long as you know that the only person you can vote for council is the person in your ward. So in my ward, there's myself, there's Mickey, and there's Lauren running. So you got 3 choices. And it's up to people to make the choice that suits their needs best. And
so you are obviously you're a business owner in South Porcupine, so I can understand that connection, wanting to run. But what else has motivated you to put your, as Mark would say, what do you call it?
Your hat in the ring.
That's
the first
I got to lead Mark for the cliches
of the new week here.
There you go. He's happy. So your hat in the ring.
Julie and I moved up to South End, Sopo, 3 years ago, just pre-COVID. Opened the escape room. Things are going great, and things are still going great. But I've lived in other cities before, and it was hard for me to define Timmins as a city with an entertainment district, a business district, an industrial district. It's hard to define it. So everybody's like, "Oh, nothing happens in South Sopo. Nothing happens in Sopo." It's like I hear it all the time, and I think, well, because nobody's ever put the energy forward to turn Sopo into the entertainment district it should be. People talk about, oh, it was so good in the 80s. If you were here in the 80s, this was great. Da, 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 da. We had so many bars. We had more bars per capita in Sopo than they did anywhere else in the province. And what happened? Why did it die? And it's all because it went to Timmins. No, that's part of the reason that some of the shift has been towards Timmins. The other reason is if you look at the age of the people who ran those businesses, they're retiring. Tom from
Baby
Jake's
boomers.
Passed away, so God bless his soul. But so you start seeing a decline in a city center, and Sopo has its own city center. And my goal is to revitalize all of South End into the entertainment district of Timmins. And there's things we can do that are low cost, as you said, the small businesses. I understand the whole thing. Low cost, no cost initiatives to start. We don't need to spend money to make a big impact. We have a lot of resources at our fingertips. And we're underutilizing them. If I ran the city like a business, I'd be like, we're not using that? Why are we not using that? We have this, we have that, and it's using our resources.
So when you talk about these low cost initiatives, that low hanging fruit, as we used to say back in my HR days, if you were elected and you had the power to put a couple of these things in immediately, what are some of the things that you would pursue right away?
Okay, some of the things, and note that these are not all my ideas, because I've talked to a lot of people. This is a we movement, not a me movement. So my campaign started in May, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But it has morphed while taking people's ideas. And one of the ideas that somebody put forward is, what about a new library and a bigger library with more programming? And that makes total sense. But where do you get the budget money for that? Well, the Maurice Landry Center is never used. It is a 2-floor building. We should move the library over to Maurice Landry. and then you get a 2-floor library. You double the size of the library, and you don't have to pay for a building because you already own it.
Right.
And now you have
using existing
infrastructure that you already paid for, and put the the books on the main floor because of the weight load and engineering. You don't need to figure that one out. That's a no-brainer. And then the up floor becomes the ideas lab, where you walk into the SOPO library right now, the CM Shields, right? There's no nice area for like little ones. So you have little ones that touch truck, right?
I do.
There's no place for them to sit in a beanbag and read that first 1,000 books. And I have an EC background, so I understand the importance of reading at that young age. So you need to have a place where they can come in and it becomes family friendly, the sitting area and all that other stuff going on. And then you have another empty building in the south end. And what do you do with that building? You turn that into an actual entertainment center.
Right.
So what I mean by that is right now, when you look at the budget line, Maurice Landry brought in $1,500 last year in rents. If you were paying taxes, you'd be running in the red.
Okay.
Well, it's because people who have avenues for entertainment, the risk is all on them, because I have to put forth the rent money, I've got to do all these things and then hope to recover it. So the city needs to look at this as the opposite approach. So what I would be proposing would be to say, okay, now we move the library, we've got this new venue, the new venue is going to do this. You get that space for free once a week. So you pay for 3 months. So if yours is a Tuesday night, it's yours for Tuesday night, 3 months. Here are the stipulations. You must leave it the way you found it. So you leave it clean for the person coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
At the end of your 3 months, you put on some type of performance or show. So if you are a theater group, or you are a rock band, or you want to do a film competition, you get the space for free. And at the end, you put on the 2 performances, and the city then will take 50% of the gate revenue by selling the tickets. And then you end up with a back end. The city will back end the load and then take their cash at the end. But we get 24 avenues of entertainment at zero cost using local talent. And you guys are local talent, so you get it. You understand what I'm talking about.
So it does drive, local businesses and people to South End. But I always thought South End is a double-edged sword. So meaning, do we need more business and revitalization in South End? Absolutely. But a lot of people I talk to, including ourselves, we like the quiet lifestyle also. So I like that we can go to the bank, to a restaurant, used to be the LCBO, but the hardware store, wherever, and there's not a lot of people there. It's it's easy flowing. There's not a lot of traffic, and it's a nice place to live for that sense. So I guess you would have to figure out the balance, drive more businesses and activity, but keep the lifestyle that people enjoy in South. Why they move to South End?
SOPO. Yeah.
Well, I don't think you're gonna take away from the current residents of SOPO, because the whole goal of running for municipal politics, and of the 3, myself and the other 2 gentlemen running, all really are running the same race. And the goal should be, how do you make everybody's quality of life better?
Yeah.
So right now, people go out of the city and take their dollars out of Timmins to spend those dollars. Well, let's keep those dollars in Timmins. Like, we just finally got the airport hotel,
which is a great asset.
And Jamie is doing a great job running it, and he's done a fantastic job. Now, my question poses is, come the winter, when it's not patio season and you're not wanting to go out and have a few beers in nice season, where's the draw to keep him open?
Yeah.
And if we had some of these Saturday night avenues throughout the whole winter, then you'd go see a theater production, or you'd go see a rock band, and then you'd go for drinks at the port. Maybe
I think they have some great ideas, though. I know posting, even on some of the cooler nights they've had, I think last winter they shoveled out, places to have bonfires and outdoor entertainment.
Yeah, they were starting
I
last
think they
winter.
are utilizing the outdoor space, and I think that's what they have to do.
They have to, but what is the city doing to help them stay alive? I mean, we have resources. The lake for us is actually a resource that's underutilized, and people are like, oh, I can't swim in the lake because of all the fecal matter we're putting into the lake, right? So but we can use the lake for other things. Like, there is no commercial ice fishing. The closest one you can go is Sudbury. So if I've got anybody coming up from the south to visit, and I have my friends want to go, hey, let's go ice fishing today, I'm like, yeah, I work a lot and I don't have an ice fishing hut, and I'd like to go rent one for the day. That's an industry. We need to be bringing that tourism dollar into town.
Right.
So we need to create these avenues where tourism money, and you're bringing fresh money into town, is going to help the city grow.
Like you do see fish huts on Porcupine Lake.
They're
Those
all-
are the odd time, but
No.
maybe
Those are
organizing
owned.
more localized fishing tournaments.
But when Marcus is
I
talking
guess,
about, those are people who own their the rice fishing. He's talking about if you only go once or twice a year and you have some friends coming in from town.
Where can you rent a hut,
or if you can rent it,
your gear, right?
Kinsman don't fish, so
I fish.
Does it sound like he
But
fishes?
again, with the tourism initiatives, we need to look at what we're not doing and bring it in. Like the Arts Council just posed a question about, what are you going to do for the Arts Council? And you can look at arts two ways. There's arts is active and arts is passive. So having an entertainment center that has rock bands and that is very active. But we have a lake. We have there's our lake in Porcupine. There's Gillies out here, and there's a few other lakes all between. There's no reason that Timmins itself isn't going to have the biggest ice sculpture festival in the world.
Oh, I like that.
Like
idea.
and
a lot
that's
of people,
again,
you
we have water and no cost.
You see them driving up to Cap and Hearst. I know
well,
Typer's Bait and Tackle. You see them posting.
One thing,
fishing
and we got to
tournaments all
host it last year, was the South Porcupine Winter Carnival. Amazing team that puts it on. One thing I really do miss, and I have to admit, was their summer carnival, because they had a great party outside, especially on that Friday night. I think it was, or maybe it was both nights. And I get it. Like it does take a lot of volunteer hours. It does take a lot of work to plan an event, probably a whole year. But those are definitely a couple of things I think are missing. Is that, I don't know. Like, to me, entertainment and fun like that for the community is a high priority item to return. It couldn't possibly be low hanging fruit. Is that something you would like to?
You need
to
fresh
push?
energy. So I mean, Julie and I. Julie owns this game with me, and she's my partner, and we're been together for a long time.
Yeah.
She puts up with me in the fourth year. Love you to death.
She's an angel.
She is an angel.
She's an angel.
She's the driving force.
So all our partners, they're all angels.
So we just got the hot dog stand open downtown across the hardware store. Quick lunch. Yeah. So I know we wanted that property because I always wanted a hot dog stand since my University of Toronto days. It's been a life goal, and
as they call it, street meat.
Street meat has been achieved. But next summer on that property, the goal is to turn it into an urban market. So again, a tourism draw where we want vendors coming and setting up shop throughout the week. So there's another draw to the south end. My goal is to draw people into the south end and bringing revenue into the south end. And so I have a real vision of like, how do we grow it? Well, we grow it with bringing people in. And as the more people you bring in, the stronger your community gets. Because I know the tax issue is going to come up. Like, oh, what are you going to do for taxes? Right. And this is it's a no-brainer. There are only two ways to lower taxes. And anybody that tells you they're going to lower taxes is a liar. And I'm not going to lie to people. This is not what I'm about.
So that's not what you're going to say.
No, I'm going to tell you this.
On the doors.
I'm not knocking on the door saying, I'm going to lower your taxes, because they're flat out lying. Two ways to lower taxes. First way you lower taxes is you lower services. And we're not going to lower services in the city. That it can't happen. The second way is to burden share, which means right now you guys are picking up the bill. But if I'm the third guy in, now the bill is three ways. So we actually have to look at
kind of slicing the pie,
growing the city. So we need more development, more homes. If you look at that, that brings more tax base, and that lowers the overall cost. My view on taxes is simple. We freeze taxes until the rest of the province catches up. Right now, we're in the top two locations in all of the province for municipal taxes. We freeze it. When the rest of the province catches up, then we'll consider even raising taxes. Now, that's exactly where I draw the line.
Give people enough time to breathe instead of, you see people posting their utility bills all the time right now.
When the media talks to people running in an election, they always ask them, what would you do better? Pretty standard question. We're not breaking any news, but I'd like to know, like, what do you think is working well in especially your community, South End community?
I think what works well is the people. Like, what I know, if your question is what I bring to the table, is I'm very good at networking people together and pulling people like, oh, you have that interest? You guys should get together and talk. Like, I'm working a lot with Nadia from Climate Fund, and we do a lot of stuff together. And that's a new friendship that has developed since we moved up here. I didn't know Nadia before I moved up to thing, but it's that networking of saying, hey, we do something similar. We should work together. And you get that synergy, and it works.
You get both sides, as you say, both sides of the pie, gaining from it as well. She gets people interested in Climate Fund. You get people coming through interested in.
And I convinced her this summer
as well
to because even though we didn't get the sausage cart open until the end of summer because of red tape, had Nadia come every Tuesday for Thrill Tuesdays in SoPo. And so I begged and pleaded her to set up her stuff on our lot. And Thrill Tuesdays was a success because it gave an avenue of entertainment in the South End. And we're really trying to push that. So that's my goal, is to grow South End. And then when you get on the property, you'll also see I have a community garden that I've started this year. At the beginning, well, you came in and did an escape room just after I threw my name in the hat in May.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I was like, I tried to get him to run for mayor. I said Klomp for mayor, and he wouldn't do it.
For mayor.
And he wouldn't do it. And I thought it would be great.
Kinsman wouldn't let me. I asked him, he vetoed it.
Didn't you vetoed it?
Yeah, see what happens around here, Mark?
We could do live shows of city council.
So anyway, but that's when I started my campaign, and then my campaign started off, and you won't see. I won't do the road signs at all. Like, I'm not that guy. I think in an antiquated world, you would do that. We're in a digital world. Let's move into the current century and the current millennium. So you will not see Marcus Niebler signs anywhere on anybody's lawn.
In fact, you've got the proof right here. What do you have?
So
you've got a piece of paper with your name on it.
This is my sign. So that's it. There it is. I hold it up.
That's it.
And then I've been standing outside the post office and giving out these. The little ones, the cards.
Well.
So you have my name, you have my number. If you have an issue, you call me, you text me. I need to be approachable.
Come and visit you at the store.
I want to jump in on a question we have, because we love when we have viewer engagement. So thank you very much, everyone, for your comments and questions. And this is a great question from Leanne LaRock. Hi, Marcus. How would you propose to deal with the increase in crime we have been seeing committed against small businesses in Timmins? How can this be prevented from happening in South Porcupine? Great question.
I think that is actually a bigger policing matter. So you really, what the council's job is to approve budgets and and you do all that, but you also need to work with your police. So I'm not like, the goal with the police is get them on the streets, more boots on the streets, walking around, physically get them out. I grew up in Aurora, just north of Toronto. When we went through this 35 years ago, where we had a crime rate and businesses were breaking into, and the chief of police mandate was to, hey, you know what? We're going to put more boots on the streets. And so when there's that presence constantly, it's very much like, you guys have little ones, right? When you're in the room and they're not being bad, because they're like, oh, I'm not going to get in trouble. And then,
but if they know they're not being watched, that's when
they
force one of the outlets.
They put
not,
exactly.
But, they
so by being that presence in the room or presence with boots on the street, you want to reduce the crime. You currently, the model is something gets broken into and everybody's blaming the police, and we need to stop that.
Well, it's not the police,
because they are doing their jobs to the best of their ability. If they're not doing their jobs effectively, you have to ask yourself the questions: why? Are we underfunded for policing? Do we not have enough police on the streets?
Is there enough space to put everybody who does commit a crime in a facility?
Because if we don't get a hold of this soon, you're going to see vigilantism if you don't get a hold of this, and that's even worse. Because Aurora went through that, where we had the one guy who put his sirens on, and he was driving around town, and and took matters in his own hands, and that gets worse. Let the police do their job. That's why we have a police budget. So thanks, Leanne. That was a good question.
Good
I mean,
question,
throw them out,
Leanne.
because
it is an amazing question, and we hear it also about concerns, business owners, or safety for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones.
It's looking at, and I look at problems from a different perspective. I'm an outside the box thinker. So my friends are like, well, you don't lock your car. I'm like, well, I usually don't lock the car, because for the $3 of change someone's going to steal out of my car, it's going to cost me $90 to fix my window, for a smashed window.
No kidding, right?
And so I have that view of like, if you're going to take the $3, good, then I just saved $87. And it's a different way to look at the same problem. When my community garden, people are like, aren't you going to put fences up? I'm like, no, I want more community gardens all over the South End. The city owns a ton of properties. Everybody should have access to a garden box that they can grow food in, that the city labels the numbers, and here's yours.
And the community box is for everybody to garden, or people who are in need of, let's say, cucumbers, zucchinis, any type of produce. So they can just go in there and take
tomato. If you want tomatoes, you want peppers. I mean, this year, at the beginning of my election run, I was handing out plants in front of the post office, and that was like, let's grow SoPo together, and that's let's grow SoPo was my key message. I got the plants for free, because it so happens that Julie, who's my talented, wonderful partner, his family is commercial farmers down in down in Strathroy, which is just outside London. And so she was going down to visit Grandpa, and Grandpa's barn or his greenhouse is massive because they're commercial farmers. And when the commercial farmers, what they do is they'll seed 2 sets of seeds in case they get a frost. So full on plants, we're just going to go in the compost pile. So I said, Julie, bring those home because I'm going to use those as my election signs because that way people have an election sign in their garden and let's grow SOPO. And so next year, win or lose, and it's thunder down again, and we're going to bring more plants and just give them out to people.
And just keep giving
and let people out. Sustainability. You can feed them or you can give them a venue that they can grow. And again, it gets people out, it gets people talking. You build community together. We strengthen our communities by investing in people and putting trust in people. I'm a big fan of like, why are we criminalizing people before they've done anything wrong? Like the tone in the city has to change. Call City Hall right now and get put on hold. And the key messaging is horrible. Have you paid your water bill? Whoa, yes, you did. Julie, did we pay the water bill? You can't be on the sidewalk without a permit. It's like, whoa, settle down. Like, wow, this is angry messaging when you call City Hall. Maybe the key messaging with the tone of the city needs to be, the Santa Claus parade is coming up. Here's the date. Right. Or we have fireworks this year.
Some lighter
topics. Positive messaging.
Positive. Because maybe someone is calling because of their water bill now. They just they're pissed off even more now. Waiting on where you wouldn't mind the 40-minute flute solo.
No, exactly. Like I'd rather have hold music than be like feel civilized.
So for folks that don't know you, and specifically and most importantly the voters in your ward, how would you introduce yourself to those folks who've never met you before? What type of person are you and Julie?
Oh, like I'm the most approachable person. I mean, I look like Anthony Hopkins, so I might not be that approachable because no.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, if you can catch that.
The haunted walk.
That's right. But approachability, you have to be approachable. So like tomorrow night from 5 to 7 at Narduzzi's is a Meet the Candidates meeting for the 2 sister wards. So it's Ward 2, which is my ward. And I say my ward because I'm going to win my ward. And it's Ward 4, which is the Porcupines, which is, you asked me before, like the wards.
Where's the line?
The line is the bridge. So where the Tim Hortons is, where that bridge is, that's kind of the line.
I also call that the Domino's pizza line because this is where they stopped delivering, and I used to love my Domino's. So
pretty much the line.
Right. So if you said Domino's, I got it now. I know the separation.
So I've invited all, like myself and the other 5 gentlemen to come and talk to people. As a meet and greet, just ask the questions. And I mean, get to know the people that are going to represent your city for the next 4 years.
And you get to hang out at Narduzzi's at the same time. I mean, Melissa is phenomenal. She's
wonderful
down there. We've known Mel for years, and again, working with the TJ and the tuners, Timmins tuners. A lot of the events are held in that parking lot.
And that parking lot is she does a wonderful. Melissa's great because I use her for when I have tournaments. We use her restaurant, and she's easy to work with again because she's approachable. Right. You talk to her.
She's got great staff too.
And they are. It's a team, and it's a family business. And my only beef with Melissa's restaurant is the fact that it's not open on my day off, which is not even a day off, but it's we got Monday off. They're closed.
I know they are. They
are.
No, means you got to take advantage of them when they are open.
I know that. I try to. But we're busy too. Like busy's good. This is a good problem.
All right, so that's excellent. So if you want to go out and meet the candidates in the south end of town,
Narduzzi's tomorrow night.
Narduzzi's tomorrow night, 5 to 7.
Narduzzi's tomorrow night. Now, on a different topic here, you may not know this, but I know it's all pleasantries when we come in here. But I'm issuing you a challenge tonight, Marcus.
Oh, I saw that online.
Yes, I am. I'm issuing you a challenge. Kinsman got me a little upset this morning with the sign.
Oh, come on.
And look at him, always laughing, eh? And I'm challenging you, one, to your South End knowledge.
Fair.
Okay.
I'll take it.
In a game of Twister, which I hear you might be pretty good at. Kinsman's my inside guy, by the way.
Okay, so I actually geared up for this.
Oh, you were prepared.
Oh, I came prepared because I thought I would throw you under the bus as well, because today is actually Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, no.
And unbeknownst to you, that I have brought pirate costumes for us to wear while we're doing said event.
Look at this
So,
guy.
What a night to be the camera guy.
Hair.
I lost the straw.
Hair?
You'll be wearing some hair finally, so because people want to know what's underneath people want to know what's under the cap, right? So you'll get the hair.
Okay.
And we got some pirate outfit for you. And we'll be doing this as pirates.
So we're gonna get dressed up as pirates.
For Talk Like a Pirate Day. If you don't believe me, look it up online. International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
So Sopo Twister, who knows more about Sopo?
And by the way,
Marcus or Klopp?
And by the way, after Twister, Marcus is going to be asking a Star Wars trivia question because we're going to be giving. Someone's going to win the Star Wars X-Wing, a massive game, and there it is. Vote Marcus Niebler.
Vote Marcus.
Send me a text. Send me a message. And I'm going to crush Jamie at Twister.
All right. Oh, you guys
are they're fighting words already, right? Who knows Sopo more? He always claims he's got the Sopo.
I do. I'm Mr. Sopo.
I think I'm going to lean, not throwing Klomp under the bus, but I'm kind of leaning toward Marcus.
Always throwing me under the bus. Okay, so a few words from our sponsors.
Yes.
When we come back, Twister, Pirates, and win the Star Wars X-Wing.
Star Wars X-Wing. You have a chance to win this in just a few minutes. And what is it?
The KINZ and KLOMP Show will be right back in just a few minutes. But before we return, just a quick look at our amazing sponsors and local businesses who keep our show afloat every single night online, including the Timmins and District branch of the Canadian Red Cross and the Community Health and Wellness Team. They're, in fact, looking for volunteer drivers, transportation drivers, Meals on Wheels, delivery drivers. You can inquire online at redcross.ca. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call Andrew N today to book now for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial units. 705-465-3500. Call for your free quote today. And how about a free estimate from V&M Renovations? Call Max and Justin if you've got some kitchen, bathroom, bedroom reno plans this fall and winter. How about using a mini excavator? They've got one for hire. Call today, 705-372-3832. And the Timmins Con Mini, the Northern Ontario Expo, getting set for this weekend. And all the fun at the McIntyre Community Center. Saturday from 10 a.m. till 6, Sunday 10 a.m. till 4. Admission for ages 3 and up for $5. And the Urban Windows and Doors team, Manny and his crew at 1185 Riverside Drive. They've got beachcomber hot tubs, beautiful marquee spas, and, of course, beautiful doors and windows. Call today, 705-264-1113. And how about Dare Timmins? They've got classes for students in grades 6 and 7 who have never taken the course before in both English and in French. And they're going to be taken at the Timmins Public Library. In Plant-Based Marché, the Star Rewards program is in full swing. Redeem your stars today. 10 stars is 5% off. 300 stars is worth a hoodie from Plant-Based Marché, 175 3rd Avenue, Timmins. Go see the Dream Team and redeem your points today. And take a selfie with this guy until the snow flies. The mini putt and batting cages. Don Marcoux with the hashtag mini putt fun to win free mini putt. In the Urban Park Market, this happens every Thursday until the end of the month, 11 a.m. till 2, downtown, rain or shine. Get all the details on the market. Shop local at downtowntimmins.com. In Claim Post Realty Limited Brokerage, when you're looking to buy or sell, you call this guy, Albert Seal. He'll seal your deal at 705-465-3493. In Midtown Bowl, have you checked out the new Epic updates? Check them out. Open 12 to 9 weekdays, open till midnight Friday and Saturday. You can even book for birthday parties, glow-in-the-dark rock and bowl, and even league bowling for ages 3 to 93. In the Investors Ready program, the network launching event is coming up next Thursday, the 29th at College Boreal. We're going to be hosting the event. We hope to see you there. In fact, if you pre-register today, we're going to give you a chance to win a nice door prize valued at $500. And Jackpot City Gaming here in the city, 9 a.m. to 2. Come on by for some bingo, Vegas-style games. And now they're fully licensed at 251 First Avenue. And 360 Services, Inc. is a Timmins-based company that offers line boring services, heavy equipment welding services to northeastern Ontario. If you need their services, call Seb today. at 705-262-2949. And the cooperators, Timmins, TFSAs, RRSPs, maybe a mutual fund if you need some investments and some help. They're going to help you out. Sebastian Vermette and his team will do that at 239 Wilson Avenue, Timmins. Call today for your free consultation, 705-264-4395. And Imagine Cinema 6, The Woman King, debuted back on Friday. Some other big ones on the screen this week, The Barbarian and Pearl. Get your tickets and showtimes at imaginecinemas.com. And 1,000 books before kindergarten. A shout out to the Timmins Public Library and the Early On Timmins crew, where 1,000 books before kindergarten is a free self-paced program that encourages local families and caregivers to read 1,000 books with their young children before they enter kindergarten. Get all the details today at the Timmins Public Library.
No. Here we are in the segment studio. There's Marcus Niebler, a.k.a. Pirate. Yeah, it's a talk like a pirate day today. Talk like a pirate day.
Arr,
Give us your best arr.
Arr. Pirate movie, rated R. Those are dad jokes, in case you need a dad joke. There you go.
And we're going to be playing Sopo Twister in just a few minutes. As you can see here, the layout. When was the last time you played Twister, Marcus?
Do you really have to answer this? Probably about a decade ago.
Did it turn out well?
Usually does.
All right, you swashbuckler there, Kinsman. You swashbuckler.
Clark got the short end of the straw tonight, but I'm actually I'm bummed out that I don't get to dress as a pirate. I get to be the pirate camera guy.
You get to be the pirate camera guy.
So
you set me up. Look at me, Kinsman. I always knew I was handsome like Johnny Depp. All right.
Says Bria says we can't see anything.
Okay, well, hang on a second.
Hang on here. Screen is black.
You have to be able to see here.
Yes, we do.
No.
Okay, that's no problem. Let's see what happens when I let you run everything there, Kinsman. Let me try that.
Okay, try firing that one in there.
There you go.
Are we in there now? Can you see us?
See?
Can you see us now, Guy? Guy just said
Technical
can't see anything.
You should be able to see us.
Andre
now.
says, "Oh, there we go, Amy.
Yeah.
We're tied in here again. Live, live
when
broadcast.
you let Kinsman touch the technology, you see what happens.
I tripped over the cord.
Make him walk the plank.
You make him walk the plank. Okay, Kinsman. So we're playing some South End Twister.
Yeah, and I have the job of the camera guy, and I also have the job of the comments.
Yes, because I came up with the idea, but then he took all the questions. I guess I couldn't get to know them.
Well, I saw your thing.
No,
online
I
today,
stole the questions. Oh. They don't know any of the questions that I'm going to be throwing at them tonight.
All right.
And someone says, "Nice hair, Klopp." That's what Klopp would look like.
I'm looking
hair.
like Johnny Depp. You swashbuckler. All right. Well, get me a question there,
Guy says you look funny.
Yeah, well.
Funny, ha, or funny looking. Guy. Okay, question one.
I'm going to go first, by the way, Marcus.
Okay, we're going to let we'll let Klopp go first. Okay, first question.
Now, the deal is here, Kinsman. You didn't even introduce the game.
Well, I did. Okay, but you know what? We had a
wrong.
blank screen. So let's just say this. So we're playing Sopo Twister. And again, we've got the Twister board here in our segment studio. And Marcus, he says he hasn't played it. How long ago was the last time you played?
It's been a decade.
A decade for
Okay,
Twister.
Mark. If you get it wrong, you need to spin the wheel and make a move, okay?
Yes.
That's
Wrong
fair.
answers get to spin the wheel,
I had no idea.
and we'll see what happens. So we're going to answer the first question.
I
here.
will answer.
You ready?
First question.
Okay, Klopp has the first one. Obviously, Sopo Twister. Sopo related. South Porcupine is one of blank wards in the city of Timmins, Klopp.
It is. Marcus told me.
He told us at the beginning of the show.
South Porcupine. What number is South Porcupine?
South Porcupine is one of blank. Which number wards in the city of Timmins?
I know this one. I'm starting off with the win, okay? 5. Because Marcus told me.
He's got it right.
He got it right.
Right, okay.
Ding, ding.
All right.
There we go. So one for Klopp. Keep score in the comments. Okay. Let's ask Marcus this one here.
South Porcupine was incorporated in which year, Marcus?
I looked this up today. It's 1911.
Ding, ding, ding. It is.
All right.
Correct. So we're tied 1-1. Everybody helping along at home there. Everybody had fives. Janice had 5. Lori had 5. Yes. Susan Walsh loving it tonight. So we even saying 5. Your SOPO connection tuning in tonight.
Nice.
Next question for Klopp. Now, South Porcupine became a part of Timmins in which year, Klopp?
I know it was in the 70s. I don't know which particular date, so I'm going to go with my birth year, 1974. What do you mean? What is it?
That's wrong.
What?
That's wrong.
Do you know this answer, Marcus?
You're off.
What is it?
Amalgamation happened in 73.
Oh, whatever.
1973. So you know what that means. Klopp gets to spin the wheel of death here.
No.
Twister.
Hopefully my pants don't fall down, Kinsman. I don't.
He's going.
You got right hand
on
right
hook. Right
yellow.
hook.
Is it right hook?
Right hook?
Yellow.
Okay.
Right hook, good yellow.
Can you ask Marcus a tough question?
All right. Okay, we're going to let
All right.
Klopp. Okay. So he's got the right hook on yellow. Next question for Marcus. Named for an island in a local river shaped like a blank. South Porcupine is named for an island in a local river shaped like a...
Would it be a porcupine?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes. Boy, ask them all
Right.
the hard
Dude,
ones.
that sounds tough.
Ask them all the
If in
tough
doubt,
ones.
go with the obvious.
Right hook still on yellow. Klopp, here we go. Let's get a mining question here. Mining, prospecting began in which year in South Porcupine?
A long time ago. I'm going to say...
A long time ago. Yeah, good.
Before,
Good guess.
after the Titanic. I'm going to say 1912.
1912.
Am I right?
That is the year of Titanic. You are right. That is the year of the Titanic.
I always refer to Titanic.
Is it the year of the Titanic?
Yeah.
It
April
what-
12th, 1912 was the year the Titanic sank.
April 14th.
April 12th.
I got to spin again, Kinsman.
And
I'm
they
off
were-
to-
they
I'm
go
Also
off
for
spin
to-
again. Right hook is on the yellow. And now your right hand has to go to green.
Wow, this is getting easy around here.
All right, so Klomp having some fun here. So South Porcupine Twister. Now, who do we ask? It's Marcus's question next.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcus.
There's only 2 people.
July 11th, 1911, the town was destroyed by...
Oh, that's the Porcupine Fire. Because there's plaques all over the north about fires.
Fire is the
Fire
correct
is
answer.
it. That's it. The
There
fire.
you go. July 11th,
That's part of my witches story last year at the Halloween Walk. So I know that.
1911. There's Klomp. How's Klomp
Get
doing?
Marcus down here for a spin, man.
I mean,
He's got
I
a
feel like I'm
spin.
not even playing the game.
All right,
That's yours.
here's one for Klomp. I think Klomp was actually here later on this afternoon there. Does Dollarama have a self-checkout, Klomp?
No, they have many. So I'm saying no, not they have many.
So you're saying yes, they do have many.
No, I'm saying no, they have many. You said
He just said no. His answer was
You
no.
What do you mean?
No?
That's a,
Are you saying no or yes? It's
I'm
a yes or
saying
no.
no for yes for many.
Yes for many, yes.
Are you giving it to me?
We're
Or not?
going to give it to you.
No.
All right. He's
I
yeah.
figured.
Very
so.
political answer.
So Dollarama in SOPO does have self-checkout.
Thank you, Kinsman.
All right, here's one. Marcus might know or not know. Which year did Klomp move to South Porcupine?
I've told Marcus this before, so he better be paying attention when I went into a store.
Oh, he did. He told me this.
Yeah, you better know because
I'm gonna say I knew you came from Thunder Bay.
yeah.
I'm gonna say 2016.
He's wrong.
He's wrong.
That's right there,
2018 was the answer. So
Marcus,
Marcus,
Give us a spin. Give us a
Give
spin.
us
spin
a
the wheel,
spin.
buddy.
All right.
All right, what
So
is Marcus
Marcus
going
is
in on?
going to
Left hand on, I'm going to say that's the red.
All right.
So left hand, so Marcus is on red.
All right, Kinsman.
Let's do this.
Finally, he's got to do
Hand
something.
in the game.
All right, Klomp, well, since we asked when you were in SOPO, what year did Marcus move to South
How the
Porcupine?
hell am I supposed to know that, Kinsman? He's been here, what? I'm going to say 6 years. probably told us in the
I
interview.
did tell you in the interview, actually.
He told him in the interview. And if you just tuned in, we're
I'm
playing
gonna
South
say
Porcupine Twister.
He moved here in 2000. I'm going to give the same answer. 2016.
2016.
When did you
No,
move?
we moved up 4 months before the pandemic, so it was September 2019.
So KLOMP gets to spin it again. Where are we going with this one? That is, your left hand KLOMP is on green.
Well, so this is what I'm doing?
You got 2. Oh, you can't put your same spot. Yeah, use a different dot.
I have to use a different dot?
You got to use a different dot.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna move this one here.
You're supposed to be standing up. You're supposed to be standing up. If you fall down, you lose.
Kinsman, oh yeah.
If you fall down, you lose. Like, I'm older than you by a few years.
Don't be cheap.
Who gets the next question, Marcus?
I feel like my pants are gonna
All right,
fall down.
here we go. Current gas price, Marcus, when you left South End this evening, coming into the studio.
Filled up yesterday. I'm gonna guess $1.81. Oh,
Close,
No,
but
I'm
no
with it.
cigar.
up or down?
One actually, you're a smidge high. It was 172.9.
You want me to spin it for you?
Sure do.
All right, Marcus's spin here.
I hope he gets a leg.
He gets right hand on yellow.
You gonna fall there, Marcus?
I'm gonna fall. Oh no!
Right hand on
These
yellow.
oldies. No.
All right, KLOMP, here's your next one here.
Yeah.
Population of South Porcupine is?
Oh my God, I don't know. Yeah, specific.
Give me a number and I'll tell you if it's high
7,000
or no.
people.
7,000. Oh, there's no way.
And that's actually
Spin it.
high. That's actually high. Let's see if we can get some
Marcus
help.
is dying.
Well, let's see if we can get some help from the crowd here. Maybe they can bail you out.
No, that's all right, kid.
All right.
We got
Left foot on
Left
red.
foot on
Oh, now
red.
I'm in-
Holy
now-
poop.
Oh man, my.
You're going down, buddy. You're going. You lose this one.
How am I supposed to do this,
First
kid?
person to fall.
Fall. Take the fall.
There we go.
Kid.
And this is a game of South Porcupine Twister. This is happening right now. 67 third.
He leaned on me,
There he
kid.
goes. Ding, 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 ding. The winner. Yes.
He leaned on me.
There he goes.
Can you believe this guy?
Holy stuff. You know what? Here, Silvery's not dead here. I'm going to grab your hand. Even holding the camera, I'm going to give him a hand. There we go. Marcus.
Kinsman, the guy cheated.
The guy cheated.
He comes into our workplace and cheats, and you don't even have my back.
I had your back. I was trying to throw you some softball for questions, but
Softball. How many people live in South Porcupine? You wanted. What was the answer?
it's on the street side. It's on the street side.
47
in there. 4716 is
47,
the current number.
4,700.
Okay, fine.
Well, your little one in December is going to change that number to 4,717.
You know what we need to do here, Kinsman? We need to give away the X-Wing.
Yes.
Marcus has a trivia question. You got a Star Wars trivia
I guess.
question?
Yeah, good one. It's a good one.
Okay, you got it? So you want to ask it? I'm going to grab the X-Wing. Kinsman's going to monitor the answers.
Okay. So the
right.
answer. So the question for that beautiful X-wing, KLOMP's going to get it back there now.
What is Count Dooku's Sith name?
Sith name.
What is Count Dooku's Sith name?
There we go. And this is, I saw a lot of comments when we were posting that we're giving
Do
this
you
away
know
tonight.
the answer, Kinsman?
I don't know the answer.
So how are you going to monitor the
I'm gonna go through the
Here,
comments here. So is it the first person to guess it?
Get it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Tyrannus?
Yes, it is Darth Tyrannus for the win.
Catherine Beausever.
Catherine? Those are Star
Congratulations,
Wars.
Catherine.
Those are Star
Catherine's in there.
I didn't
Now
know that.
everybody copying Catherine.
Kinsman doesn't even know who Luke Skywalker is.
I know who Luke Skywalker.
Who? He's the guy who wears the dark helmet, right?
That's right. That's Rick Moranis. Come on.
That's right.
Rick Moranis from Spaceballs.
All right,
Great movie, by the way.
All right. Do you know how to operate that phone to end the show, or do you want to pass it over to
No,
me?
I can. I can go back here. So I just want to go through. Catherine says, "Yay! Thanks so much, loving that." So how is she going to get in touch with you? You're going to get in touch with Catherine. We'll get in touch with her after the show, and we'll figure out.
She can pick it up. What you want her to pick it up here, or
Sure. Well, well, we have it here.
She's here.
Or do you want her to come to the store?
You know what? She can come here for it.
All right, Kinsman.
And if you guys don't get it to her, she can message me, and
Catherine,
I'll make sure she gets
Catherine, this is going to be waiting for you. We'll reach out, and we will definitely get in touch if you can pick this up tomorrow. Before we go, Kinsman, since you're operating the camera,
yes,
I'm going to thank the sponsors.
Okay.
Red Cross,
yes,
B&M Renovations, Timmins Minicon this weekend, by the way, we'll be there. Gap Cleaning Solution, you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Of
Escape from
course.
Reality's going to be there.
Escape from Reality will be there. Urban Windows and Doors, Dare Timmins, Plant-Based Marché, Mini Putt, Urban Park Market. Get your costumes on for this Thursday. Albert Seal, Midtown Bowl, the Timmins Public Library, the 1,000 Books campaign. Read, kids, because kids can only write 2 books before 40. Link North, Jackpot City, 360 Services Inc., the Cooperators, and our friends at Imagine Cinemas, and of course, Escape from Reality.
Escape from Reality
Who has donated a ton of prizes. We got we're spreading them out throughout the week. And Marcus Niebler,
I love
he's
it.
running. He's running.
I love it. Keep it in there.
I had to do it.
I know you did.
Yeah.
It's like it's the elementary school all over.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had to do it. I had to do it because you beat me. But this is Marcus Niebler, running in Ward 2. You can meet all the candidates from both.
Tomorrow night.
I call them South End wards tomorrow.
The South End wards.
We appreciate you, pal.
Thanks, Jess.
You did cheat at Twister. You did cheat, but I think he influenced you.
I'm gonna say my knees.
Well, the guy you wouldn't run for a place that you have no clue about.
All right,
so we
Kinsman,
wanted to try and stop Marcus.
Do you know how to end the show?
I do know how to edit. It says, I hope I hit the right button here.
But you got to play the video though.
Yeah, I got to play.
You don't hit the end button. You play the end video.
Yeah, the end video.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm on the video right now. So are we going to say, are we signing off?
Well, we're signing off.
67 third.
If something goes wrong, Kinsman has technology in his hands tonight.
Oh, no.
All right. Cheers, everybody. And congratulations, Catherine. And we'll see you here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 67 3rd Ave. And people loving your locks. Klopp with hair.
Like
Terry saw you with hair way back when, right? You look like, what do they call that guy?
Is that Amber Heard calling for you?
Yeah, that's right. I hope Terry doesn't Amber Heard me on the bed tonight.
Fabio. That's the name I'm looking for.
Fabio.
This is what Fabio would look like in Timmins. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Is this a game? If it is, I think we're losing. I can't look away. I won't see what they're losing. Am I human or am I too afraid? Is this human to know when being pain? When hearts are broken open, the color in our pain is brought to life. The world is something more than black and white and broken. When hearts are broken open, the color in our pain is brought to life. The world is something more than black and white and broken. When hearts are broken. When hearts are broken. We don't fit in, only trouble we are making. But the truth is love doesn't mind a reputation. Are we human or are we too afraid? Is this human to love until we break? When hearts are broken open, the color in our pain is brought to life. The world is something more than black and white and broken. When hearts are broken open, our love is even bigger than we know. Holding up the ones who think their hope is broken. When hearts are broken open, our love is even bigger than we know. Holding up the ones who think their hope is broken. When hearts are broken. When hearts are broken. When hearts are broken.
The KINZ and KLOMP Show decorative centerpiece in our main studio, brought to you by Creative Boutique from Mona Gauthier. Our in-studio carpet brought to you by Manny and his team at End of the Roll Timmins, 1185 Riverside Drive. And our coffee table in our main studio brought to you by Larry and his crew at Timmins Furniture. See it, like it, take it home today. And our big voice guy attached to our promotional relaunch video this week, Bill Stevenson from Canadian Voiceovers.